Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to my channel, Living Right, Loving What You Grow, and Eating What You Grow. This is Gardening with Bumi. As you can see from today's video, we were hit with a storm. We had like about 8.5 inch, almost a foot of snow, and we were locked in for a couple of days. In fact, my husband had to create a little pathway for me to get into the greenhouse just to make sure that everything is growing nicely in there. So now let's go on, take a look at what's going on in the greenhouse. So there's snow everywhere, and today's happens to be a very sunny day, which is very nice. Even though some of the snow has melted, it's still a little bit icy. So I have to be careful even coming to the greenhouse. So far what I have in here is, from my last video, you see that I had some tomatoes that I was harvesting. So I've harvested some of them, and some are just waiting to, like this tree here. This one right here. Let me see if you can see that. Let's take a look. It's so sunny in the greenhouse too, which is a good thing though, because it means that all my vegetables are receiving the nutrients that they need. So as you can see, there's some green tomatoes here. They just need to get big. I've gotten a lot of tomatoes from this particular one. Here is my cow horn pepper right here in the middle. This I planted from seeds. There's some tomatoes on this one. I'm not sure if you can see. The camera is trying to play some tricks on me. All right, all good. So now this one here is, I'm about to kind of do something with it. I was thinking maybe it was all done. I've been doing this in, this one I brought in from, I've been planting since summer. So as you can see, some of the tomatoes, I'm not sure you can see right there. Perfect. So they're huge, and this I grew in a 5-gallon bucket, so you guys can also do the same thing. I always say start small and scale up. So I harvested some of my rosemary because I wanted it to grow. The more you harvest, the more it grows. So right there, so I gave some to my friend. Here is a heirloom tomatoes. We're going to see what's going to happen to that. You can see tomatoes in the middle right there. I'm getting my camera caught up. Okay. Some more. That bitter leaf is growing. And green leaves. My green onions. And this is the miracle plant I was talking to you about. Leaf. It's very medicinal. So that's all I have today. I'm also growing some seeds. This one I brought it out here and I'm creating a greenhouse effect. It's pepper with some white eggplant from East Africa. I'm going to see how that's going to, and inside this little thing here, I'm kind of planting some seeds too. We shall see what happens. And so that's what I have to show you today. And also, like I said in my video, January is always a time to do your planting. If you don't wait until the end of February, you might have to go buy those seedlings from the store, and some of them will be a hybrid. But if you buy the seeds and you know what's in, you know what it is, then you can plant that. So January is time to do that. So this year I am planting also some African Nigerian eggplants. Look at the snow, so how deep it is on this side, guys. I'm planting some eggplants which I am going to put in the soil. I'm going to do a lot of things with my yard this year. One of my flower beds, one of my raised beds needs to go. It's bulging out. It's right there. It's the wooden one. I'm not sure if you can see that, and I don't want to walk all the way down there. It's just too much snow. So that's what I'm doing. I'll post a picture of the seeds. They started to germinate, and also this year I ordered some Japanese tomatoes, which I understand. I did a research and said they're very disease resistant and heat resistant. So it was a little bit expensive, but it was worth it. So it's already germinated. I just planted those yesterday. but I already have my eggplants that is already germinating, and also some bell peppers. So I'm going to put a picture up here in this video. So uh, it's never too late to start gardening. It's very medicinal. Um, so I come out here and I'm able to do all this. And then my tomatoes are fresh. Guys, if you look at the tomatoes they sell to us in the store, it's like garbage. It's just mixed with a lot of stuff. There's too much. It's not organic. So, but when you can start grow your tomatoes in a 5 gallon bucket, like what I have here. I'm going to show it to you again one more time. Like the one that is right there. That's where I have my peppers right there. You can grow with the 5 gallon bucket and just start from there. So I understand there are 5 gallon, 6 gallon, and 12 gallon buckets. So this year I plan to use a lot of. I'm not going to be using any grow bag content because it dries up a lot, and you have to continue to water it like maybe twice or 3 times a day, and I didn't want to do that. So the last one is over there, so I'm not going to be using that. All right, in these 3 containers here, I have my blueberries, so which I'm going to do something different with them. I just can't uproot it and put it in another container because it's just, I'm not sure if it's going to survive if I do that. So I'm just going to wait for winter to be all gone and spring to come around, and then I'll start doing that. So once I start doing, I'm going to shoot a video so that you guys can see it. Anyway, until next time, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you can see what next I post. And until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye bye.